Well, hey guys. I just figured I'd come on here and talk a little bit. There's a couple of deer that I gotta get done. But yeah, there's my American flag back there. But yeah, I'm just here in the shop, and I figured I'd just say something a little bit about the past couple of, I guess, past few days. Just mention a little bit about Charlie Kirk and his assassination. We're living in an evil time and an evil generation, and I think that it was very unfortunate about Charlie Kirk, and I followed him pretty closely and everything that he did. I listened to a lot of his stuff, and he was a very influential man, and he was a true man of God. And I feel like what he was doing was very, very good, and that he was trying to make the U.S. more united, trying to talk about our differences, because we have those differences. We have a lot of differences between us and other people. I mean, think about a world where everybody thought the same. If everybody thought the same, there'd be no uniqueness. It'd be very blah. And I just think that it was good to have those conversations on those campuses with people, students, where it's very one-sided. It seems like in a lot of these schools, seems very one-sided, and he was trying to share the gospel and be salt and light to those that he came in contact with, not there to necessarily argue, debate, but in a loving way, and confront people with their sin. But at the same time, just because you disagree with somebody and don't like what they have to say doesn't mean that we need to assassinate somebody or hurt them. I mean, it's very selfish just because you don't like something to do that. And Charlie's killer was that way. He was very selfish. He was very self-centered in that thought. There was no thought of what it would do to his family. He didn't care what it did to his family. It's wrecked his family. It's caused a lot of hurt and a lot of distress for his family. His poor wife. We've been praying for his wife Erica and his 2 kids. And I can't imagine what they're going through right now. And I pray that God will use this to ignite a fire and revival in the U.S. and across the world as to just what we are as a nation, as a world, that we can come together and not have the divisiveness and the sin that we have that makes it seem okay to somebody to take someone else's life because you don't like what they say. That's just what my thoughts about it are. And as to the person who assassinated Charlie, I hope that justice is served. I do believe in the death penalty, but I also believe that I think that he should, that I pray and I hope that he makes it right with God before it's too late. And it's unfortunate, and I also we should be praying for his family. I mean, can you imagine? He was turned in by his family, by his dad. And you can imagine, it sounds like his family is conservative, and they hunt, they fish, all kinds of stuff. And, you know, I really think that it was quite difficult for them to turn him in. Somebody that you raised, your child, and you find out they've done something like this. This guy has not only wrecked Charlie Kirk's family, but he's also wreaked havoc on his own family. And I think that took a lot of guts, that took integrity. They could have tried to hide it. I mean, it would have come out eventually, but they're better off for what they did by turning them in when they did. So I think that it was the best choice that they could have made, and I think that it took a lot of guts. But I wanted to come on and say something before, but my feelings were all over the board. I mean, I was angry, I was upset. I saw the video of him getting assassinated, and I just thought that, you know, I can't get it out of my head. I can't imagine, I don't know if it's true or not, but it sounds like Charlie's family, his wife and his at least one of his kids was there at the time and witnessed it. And I can't imagine what they're going through, having seen that, or you know, in that sense. But I also think that God will hold them up, and I think he's gonna do something great in this country, and use this for the betterment of our country. And it's amazing to see how the rest of the world, and even all over the United States, all the different people coming together to support Erica and her family, and to come alongside them, and to, in London, there was over 1 million people marching for Charlie Kirk. In North Korea, or I think it was South Korea, they were marching, and they were shouting his name. It's just bringing people together like I haven't seen in a long time. So I really think that God is going to use this, and we should all use this instead of letting it destroy us, or letting it make us angry, which there's righteous anger, but at the same time we need to pull together as children of God and make this world a better place and spread the gospel. Carry on what Charlie Kirk did. Do the things that he did. Talk to people. Witness to them. Even just being more obvious in what you're doing, whether you go out somewhere or whatever you're doing. Just show by example to those kinds of people that we disagree with that Christ died for them, and that he loves them, and that they can be saved, and we can all come together during this time. But yeah, I didn't trust myself a couple days ago to say anything. I was pretty upset, and I'd seen the video, and it's had me down several times, pretty upset, and so sad, just almost depressed feeling. But at the same time, I rejoice that he's with God. I am positive that God said, "Well done, good and faithful servant." And I think that Charlie Kirk's life was lived for God, and he did all that he could to love his family, love God, and show that to the world. I mean, the world is has seen Charlie Kirk. And so yeah, I'm just coming on here. Figured I'd say a little something about it. I know there's all kinds of people saying things about the whole ordeal, and I just hope that everything turns out for the family, and that justice is served, and that they can be able to forgive the man who did this. It takes a lot, but I really hope that they can find it in their hearts to forgive him, but yet that they realize that justice needs to be served, and that he will be tried. He will be brought to justice and receive the punishment for his crimes. And he planned this. It was premeditated, and it doesn't matter how you think about something, how you think that it will or won't affect anything, or whether or not you like he didn't agree with Charlie Kirk, and he was very angry that he was coming to the college and all of that, but that doesn't make it right to take someone's life because of that. And he planned it. He was malicious about it. The messages on the bullet casings and the gun and everything, I mean, it's just totally sick what he did, and he will be brought to justice. And I hope he makes it right with God before he is brought to justice. But we'll be praying for the family. We'll be praying for Erica and the kids and all those that were surrounded by that surrounded Charlie in his podcast, Turning Point Ministries. Go out there and check out Turning Point Ministries, and join a chapter. I'll be looking into it a little bit and see what I can do. But do what you can to support them through this time, and I think it's really going to grow and turn into something way better than it was before even. Charlie Kirk was the spark, like they say, and I believe his wife is going to be the fire now in this ministry, and I truly believe God is going to use her to grow Turning Point and grow the amount of people who are going and doing what he did and change it for the better. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about that a little bit. I'm still very, very sad. I'm very, very I don't know, it gets me emotional just thinking about his life, and then the fact that his life is no more, but yet his ministry and what he did is still very much alive. And I just think we need to go out there and show people that disagree with us that we're not there to argue with them. We're there. We're trying to help them. We're trying to witness to them about Christ and show them their sinful ways. And everybody sins. Everybody does. But Christ has died for our sins. He rose again on the third day and sits at the right hand of God and is preparing a place for us. And we want to be there with him in the place he has prepared for us. So, hope you guys all have a blessed day, blessed week. And just remember to pray for the family, and, just have a good week. And so Resurrection Taxidermy is out.